Everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So, this evening I'm going to talk on the importance of breath and importance of breath and how we're slowly being kept off of breath, and then knowing the true importance of it. Okay, so we're going to get into this a little bit. Let's get right into this. So, breath is very, very vital to one's life because breath is keeping us tethered to the body, right? Breath is where we are deriving our pranic energy from. Prana is literally life energy. So through the breath, we're pretty much able to derive a life energy, right? Which is prana. Okay, this is very vital because without the breath or without the prana, we are unable to stay. We are unable to exist within this dimension, right? And they're keeping people off of breath. Okay, by this I mean they aren't teaching people the importance of breath. You know, in these systems of teaching or the institutions, um, and more so they're pushing for the complete ignoring of the vitality or the importance of consciously breathing, right? So you got to come to understand the importance of breath. You got to really be able to consciously breathe and really connect your breath. Okay, so connect your breathing or breathe connected, connected breathing. Okay, you got to get into this, and understand the changes that come as you start to consciously breathe. Okay, because it brings a very very noticeable change. Okay, so prana is life energy, right? And breath is one way we are able to access the pranic energy. Okay, and when you are able to access this pranic energy, you're able to activate the kundalini, or you're able to draw up the kundalini up the axis or through the axis, which is the spine. Okay, so you're then able to light up all of the energy centers of the body, right? Which are corresponding or aligned with the spine. And the higher you're able to bring the kundalini energy, the more you're able to come into deeper states of life. Okay, and this is very much needed. People need to understand this. For people who don't understand this, they need to understand it. Okay, because without understanding it, it can lead to heaviness and density and over excessive physicality, you know, which which can be lightened. It can be you can become more lighthearted, you know, by breathing consciously, and connecting yourself with the pranic energy. Okay, so avoid anything that is keeping your breath, that is thinning your breath, or more so imbalancing your breath or keeping you unconscious of your breath, and try to come into breathing a little bit more consciously, and research the pranic energy, because it's very vital for you to have in your knowledge, you know. But breath is a subconscious thing as well, so you got to understand that that you can leave it a subconscious thing, and will it will remain on like an autopilot, you know. But as you're bringing into your awareness, you can actually use it to make an integration, which is going to eventually lead you to self-realization, okay, and even living in bliss, and it'll even open up a deeper trust within your life, okay, which literally just comes from amplifying the pranic energy within yourself, okay. And you can do all of this through the breath, okay, because the pranic energy is derived in the breath, okay, derived from breath, as well as the pineal and other areas of the body, okay. But start for yourself researching the pranic energy, and even consciously breathe, or notice how when you are watching your breath, what it does for you, okay. Sit down and breathe for 10 to 15 minutes, you know. If you aren't already doing this, sit your body down and breathe for 10 to 15 minutes or longer, and see how it changes you after a certain amount of time of doing this, because it is most definitely a beneficial change. Once again, it's going to allow you to become more lighthearted, okay. Air is corresponding to the heart center, the heart chakra. So the more you connect with air, the more you're going to be able to lighten yourself up, you know. You're going to be able to come into a lightness. Air is also the lightest element in density, so you can go from heavy-heartedness to lightheartedness through connection with air. And this can also be done through conscious breathing, okay. And then you could go into ether, which is space, and then you can get into the higher chakras, okay, which is going to allow you to access higher dimensions of understanding, okay. And this is where you can attain eternal lives, okay, or eternal life. You can access the Akashic records, and you can see beyond this lifetime, if you are striving for this, or if you're really determined to do this, right. But it's all possible, and it's very, very easily attained or realized through breath, okay. So all you got to do is start setting your attention more to your breathing, become more meditative by doing so, by observing breath, and the meditative state in itself is going to allow you to become much more in tune with everything, okay, on a deeper metaphysical level. And then you go deeper and deeper into this, okay, spirituality. Then for yourself, what you got to do is research prana, okay. All it is prana. Research this first, get into this, and then you can start expanding more into the more advanced stuff. It'll present itself to you as you start to embark on the journey of knowledge on self, or self-realization, okay. That's going to be it for today's video. Once again, I do thank everybody for watching. Peace out, love, and have a great evening.